the new season is something that we look forward to every year. The time we get to spend in the outdoors always has a way of bringing us back to our roots. No matter what is going on in the world or how busy our lives seem to get, we have the opportunity to slow down and remember why we started this over 12 years ago. It is our passion, and we are honored to be able to capture and share these moments year after year.
Well, here we are. We're kicking off the season, or the season for me anyway. We are pulling into the F.E. Hill Ranch. We're starting off down here this year. Usually this is kind of where we end our season, but we're swapping it up this year. We're starting off here. It's the first part of October. It's the hill, man. I mean, it should be good. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be hot for a few days, like real hot, Africa hot, like in the upper 90s. But we do have a cold front coming in at the end of the weekend and the first part of next week, so that should hopefully really get these deer up and moving. They're on food pretty good. I'm here, Matt's here with me. We're a few days earlier, and Heath and Cody are gonna come down first part of next week and hunt a few days. So we have a bunch of guys in camp, looking forward to it. It's always a good time at the F.E. Hill. Trying to get set up. We're gonna be down here for a while, so we got time. We're just taking the afternoon, get a couple stands hung. It's hot. We'll have somewhere to start anyway. You love it. You live it, breathe it. You love it, you love it, you live it, you breathe it. Bow hunting, boy. Get up there and get your set put up, son. God, no. That's me hunt, man. I love it. I love him to death. I just hope those arrows find their marks. We're kicking off another season of SB. Very first time in a tree for the 2019-2020 season. It's hot right now, but we got a cold front coming in a couple days. It's just awesome to be back in a tree. This is what we live for. Wait all summer for. It feels good to be 20 foot up again. What have you got on your head?
A towel.
Why you got a towel? That's gonna make you hotter. Yes, it will.
It doesn't. It's like a sweat.
No, that will make you hotter. There's no way.
Yes, this is scientifically proven. When I get hot, I take the towel out, put it right there under the hat. 5 degrees cooler. That's how it works.
I don't believe that works at all. And it looks dumb. It looks, I mean, no wonder we got busted. We're gonna wrap it up. It's getting hot.
Strut Buck is being brought to you by Muddy Outdoors, high quality products at affordable prices. Big and J, the aroma is super strong, the range is super long. And Swagger, the bipod with moves.
We're gonna get our first kill on the F.E. hill. Dude, that's crazy.
Hey, bow better.
Dude, that's crazy.
I hope you shoot a bow better than you do wash spray.
Why?
Because you missed like 3/4 of them.
No, I didn't. They fell off when it hit them.
No, they flew off. There's a difference in fell and flew. I mean, it's only a couple letters, but it's spelled way different.
I hate him. All of you guys that have followed the show for years know how target rich of an environment the hill is. But this is our first time down this time of year, and it's early October, and as it can be in early October, man, we are dealing with the heat.
We're back in the ground blind waiting on some deer to show up. It's been hot. It's been tough. Seems like the mornings have been having a little more activity, I think, because of the heat in the afternoons. We'll see. We got a cold front coming. Hopefully it'll get them back on their feet. There's some deer down there. See them at the other end. Yeah.
After settling in the blind for a little while, we got deer coming in. They kind of start getting nervous on us, and we really couldn't figure out what the deal was. We knew they weren't catching our wind, and eventually we figured out what it was.
One thing about OB, if you know anything about him at all, you know he's not scared to let an arrow fly. And when he gets the opportunity, he's gonna let him have it.
We just shot a pig. Hey, that's the first kill of my new expedition. It worked.
We get all loaded up and get our gear in line, and we're headed back to the tree for an evening hunt.
We're back in a tree where we hunted yesterday morning. Or actually, 2 mornings ago. Before we had a little action, we had a buck run across the field, and I don't know, we didn't know for sure what was chasing him. Then we had a coyote pop out. I smooched him in to about 45 yards and shot under him. And now I've got 2 coyotes laying out here in the edge of the field, out of range. I'm not sure how that's going to affect us. It can't be good.
So even though we had the coyotes come in on us, it didn't mess us up too bad because we obviously had plenty of deer in the field. Right at dark, we heard a group of hogs moving in the timber, and lucky for us, they got there just in time. Perfect, dude. That somewhere, I think.
Strut and Buck is being brought to you by Element Outdoors, where technology meets comfort. Expedition Archery, experience perfection. And Thermacell, turn it on, mosquitoes gone.
We're hunting a particular deer out of this blind, and he's a big, heavy-bodied 8-point. And this morning, we got us a real good look at him. As big deer typically do, he just kind of, I don't know, he just sensed something wasn't exactly right, and he kind of skirted around and got downwind of us, and he was gone just like a ghost. So that big 8-point was really the only deer we saw that morning, and with the wind change coming, I kind of wanted to adjust our setup there, so we moved the blind around and got ready for this cold front that's supposed to be hitting. So we got a wind switch tomorrow, and we're gonna move our blind across here on the other side of this little canyon.
We're down here in Texas, over here on the F.E. Hill Ranch, F.E. Hill Outfitters, but it's 168 degrees out here today. Like we're almost about to melt, so we're gonna have to get back in the truck really fast. But we got a really good 8-point in here. That's exactly what the Strut and Bucks guys come and do to help us with our management system out here. He's one of the biggest animals I have ever seen in my life, other than like what? Maybe a big old mule deer or something?
Yeah, or elephant.
Possibly an elephant. I mean, maybe a baby elephant, but I like that. Maybe an elephant for sure. Yeah, welcome to the F.E. Hill, guys.
Hanging another sit. We got a couple spots we've been hunting, but we're kind of getting ready for a wind change, so we're changing it up. We're gonna put another stand right here, which I feel like is a pretty good spot because we just saw 2 bucks and a doe was bedded right here by the road. So we'll put a stand in this tree right here, and hopefully might shoot at least some does out of this sucker. After an evening off, we're really excited to get back in the blind after this cold front. Well, the front we've been waiting on is finally hit today. It's been in the 90s. Well into the 90s. And now it's in the 60s. And so far this morning it's been pretty eventful. We've had doe in here around us all morning. We moved our blind yesterday. Got it right for this north wind that we have now. We've been trying to help John and them do some management on this place down here early in October. Shooting hogs and trying to shoot deer, but does, and he wants us to shoot a management buck. We got a good look at him in here yesterday. Was it yesterday morning? Yesterday morning. So far this morning, there's a no-show, but I know these deer are gonna be up and moving probably most of the day today. So, I don't know, hopefully we can get him shot. We may have to pull out the rifle here before long. We're gonna keep poking at him, see what happens.
Strut and Buck is being brought to you by Exodus Broadheads by QAD, American Made Tough, outdoor edge knives and tools from field to freezer and everything in between, and Reveal Cameras, always in the game. In the field or at home, we depend on sharp, reliable knives. We put our trust in Outdoor Edge and their replaceable blade knives to go with us on every hunt. When a blade dulls, we insert a shaving sharp new one with a simple push of a button. Outdoor Edge knives and tools. always sharp, strong, and reliable.
Well, we're fixing to bail out of this set. Our goal is to kill deer, so we're not gonna sit around and waste a bunch of time. So just as Clinton rolls up to pick us up and we're getting out of the blind, we look down the field and a couple does pops out. And we all decided this is a perfect opportunity to do a little management and get a little practice in. Like I said, we're here to do a job.
And that's a good shot from down there. But hey, those swaggers helped out.
They did.
I mean, they helped you stick.
Swagger by plug.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the game plan was, after we got the doe loaded up, is we're gonna ease around and in the brush pile and kind of slip into a few spots on foot, glassing, trying to see if we can't find a buck out in the open that we maybe get a shot on with the rifle.
Little cut that we can see. Go out into another field. We're gonna ease up there and see if anything's at the feeder. It should have went off a little while ago. We got the wind right. It's coming to our face. We're just gonna kind of sneak up there. Shoot her. Right out of the feeder. Wait.
You know, I'm not much of a rifle shooter, or have just kind of really got back into it the last couple years. But one thing that I have found out, that if your range is not good, your shooting's not going to be good.
Brandon got the firing away, and the bullet was obviously not hitting where it was intended, and they found out they actually had the dope off.
Way over. Go back to 0. Put it right at the top of his back. There you go. There you go.
You got him?
Yep. Go down, baby. Go down.
My man. That was awesome.
Yes, baby. Yes.
Took us a minute to get our dope dialed in.
Well, that's all right. That's probably, you probably had a bad spotter.
That was awesome.
He's down.
Dude, he had me worked up. Like, I couldn't figure out why I wasn't hitting him.
Well,
because I was on him.
I had you doped up too high.
Shooting over him.
You shooting over him because they kept looking back. They never did look at us.
We went back to 0 and it freaking smoked him.
But if you
But I held
had,
it I mean.
if you wouldn't have had this pressure on there, we'd have never got a second shot.
This pressure right here killed that deer.
Ain't no doubt.
Freaking 3 shots.
Ain't no doubt.
That is awesome. I love this gun.
Look how big it is. Look at his body.
Oh, he's huge.
Huh?
He's huge. I see him. I could tell that he was big when he was standing there by them other deer. Dude, Clinton, thank you. That's what we're down here to do. This is a buck that John and Clinton, y'all don't want these kind of 8 points breeding these does and stuff, you know. This is a good management deer. He's old, big old body.
Well, this is the kind of deer that we won't take out. An old, mature.
It's just gonna be this 8 point the rest of his life, pretty much.
He ain't never gonna be nothing more than that 8
Right.
point. Ever.
Man, what a deer. We've been hunting hard and it's been hot, and this is the first cool day that we've had. And I mean, the deer got on their feet more than they have been, but they're still not on their feet like, you know,
No.
we've seen them in the past, which we always hunt late season down here most of the time, and we come down to help you guys that would do this in October, because
we appreciate
I
it.
will shoot these bucks all day long, every day. As we said before, these guys are like family to us. So just getting to spend time down there with them is always a blast. I mean, it's just one more feather in our hat of the good times and the memories that we have down there with these guys.